Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of movie Warzone. I am your host, Kaleb Koho, and today we have ourselves a match between two very entertaining individuals. It should be a good one. Joining me today, Dylan Vanthan. How you doing, Dylan?
Doing good, yeah. You said it. This should be a very fun one. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Jim Green compete over here, so it's good to have him back. And I mean, it's always fun to have Bill in any match. So yeah, it should be a fun one.
Absolutely. I believe we haven't seen Jim since he won the triple threat retirement match that he was in a couple of years ago. I don't believe we've seen him since. And you know, he's been busy outside of all of this, so it's very nice to see Jim back. On the other hand, Bill has been the team's champion. He's been having a great career over on the team side, and he's struggled a little bit on his own. But I think he's shown in every single match a lot of promise. So this should be a very close game between these two. I think then we'll go ahead. We'll bring in our people to talk to. Our first person making his return to Movie Warzone today, Jim the Wolf Green. Jim, how are you doing? How do you feel to be back in Movie Warzone?
Yeah, I guess I haven't played in like 2 or 3 years, so this will be fun. Wait, I have a message from my anonymous manager. He says, Jim! And that's it.
I love it.
So yeah, we're here and we're gonna play this, and I've teamed with Bill in something different before, so this will be fun. It's like, kind of like, teammate going against each other, but we're only teammates in something different, and we usually win in something different. So yeah, this will be fun.
As we all know, winning in something different gets you nothing but a free piece of candy in line at Blockbuster Video. We'll go ahead and we will bring in your opponent today, Philadelphia, Bill Cariola, and his manager today, Tony Durso. Bill, you are back in the singles ring. You are, I believe, 2-4, so it's been up and down. It's been a little win some, lose some for you so far. How are you feeling about your chances winning this win today?
Cautiously optimistic.
I like that word.
I mean, my last 2 matches were against Payson. I want to shove it up your ass because you took my belt away, Johnson. And then Joseph, I'm a fucking robot from the future. I'll spit in your asshole, all of us. So, I mean, both of those were really out of my weight class. I'll just say that right now. So, I don't know. Maybe I can stop the bleeding and actually turn this around. It'd be great. That'd be super great. So.
Absolutely.
Won a title, I swear to God.
No, absolutely. That's what I was gonna say. You've been a champion in this league. You've shown that you have enough knowledge to do really well. When you put it like that way and you bring up your last 2 people who played, that's actually really fair. Like you've had a lot of really tough opponents that you played. Tony, you have anything you want to add to this?
No, and this is something that I said earlier. It's Jake didn't win that team's title by himself. Bill is a force to be reckoned with. His record doesn't show just how good he really is, and I think wouldn't surprise me if this is the start of a good run for Bill. So
it would surprise me, actually, just so we're clear. So.
All naturally.
That's really fair. All right, so with that, we will get into the match, and the rules for the match work like this. In round number 1, you are going to get 8 questions from 8 different areas within the realm of movies in Movie Warzone. If you get all 8 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge. Rule any questions as we get into round number 1.
At $5, we won't be using that bonus question today. Just saying.
I like those odds. Dylan, go ahead and hit it with their first question.
Absolutely. So your first question comes in the category of horror. In Jaws, it is said that the titular shark is what kind of shark?
Are you a big fan of Shark Week? Is that a thing for you?
I don't know if I've ever watched it. It is a thing here, but
I haven't either. I know Lucas Schildbach is just obsessed with it. Yeah. So that'll come up, and then our little group chat will just blow up with Lucas being a weirdo for a week. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Bill.
Is it the incredibly racist great white shark?
And Jim.
Great white.
Great white is correct. Both 1-1 as we get to your second question in the category of movie release dates.
Jesus.
What year was Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs released?
Can we use the Jay Burns Too Hard? New question. Too Hard.
Wait, that's a thing?
Unfortunately,
Only in Full
not
Metal.
in movie Warzone.
Only in
Not
Full
movie
Metal
Warzone.
if you're friends with the host.
Jesus.
Ooh. Spicy commentary coming from the competitors today, Dylan. I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one.
Cannot endorse any of the views being spoken here by the competitors in the question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jim this time.
I have no clue. I said 36. 1936.
Bill.
I erased 1941 for 1938.
You both shooting right around it. Brooklyn owes you both a sandwich. 1937 is the answer.
Hey,
1937.
that's a win in my book.
Hey, that's $5 in my pocket. I said we weren't getting that, though.
Both were close. Both were close. All right.
So our next question will come in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What does Peg Boggs, the woman who takes in Edward, sell in Edward Scissorhands?
Oh my god.
I have actually never seen this.
Good.
Where was that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard it's good. I haven't
definitely.
seen it either.
Yeah. I'm
It's
not
on
going to
the-
say Burton's filmography is completely solid.
I mean,
I'm
that's
not
I'm not a fan of Burton either, but
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
post 2000, I'm not a fan.
it's on the 101 to watch starting.
It's
today.
a really good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Bill,
Avon?
and we will go to Jim.
I put the classic women pyramid scheme makeup. The general.
What we have here is makeup as the correct answer.
Can I challenge that?
Avon
then?
is makeup, but
It is specifically what she sells. Yes.
You want me to bring in? You want me to bring in Tony?
Is that okay?
Yeah, Avon is women's makeup line.
And she says several times in the film, like Avon calling.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a challenge.
All right, so we'll be right back after this. All right, we are back from that challenge. We looked into it, and Avon is specifically correct. It was not what we had in the document, but it is exactly what she does sell. So Bill will be getting the points. We'll be moving on 2-2 as we get to your next question. In the category of war, what is it good for? Who stars as Robert Gould, commander of the regiment, in Glory? I have not seen this since I was in the high school. Where they
Me
do the
neither.
musicals.
Hopefully there's not a question about this one. Or there's a question about this one. Hope there's not another challenge about this one.
Exactly, because the memory's not there. Did they ever do, like, when you saw High School Musical, were you like, oh, this is what high school is going to be like?
I haven't watched High School Musical.
Oh, well, that's a very awkward thing to wonder into. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's weird. I've actually never met someone who hasn't seen it. We're going to go to Bill.
I hope I didn't get this. Matthew Broderick.
And
Or
Jim.
is it the other one?
I said give me my man Denzel.
Matthew Broderick is correct.
Holy shit.
So Bill will take first lead 3-2. Let's get to your next question.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That comes in the category of crime. Four Brothers centers around the titular characters attempting to avenge the death of which of their family members? I need a semi-specific answer.
I
What?
love semi-specific. New usages of ways to
Yeah. Yeah, I was never much of a Disney Channel guy, so I hadn't seen High
Oh,
School
were you
Musical.
like a Nickelodeon or were you Cartoon Network? Like which
I've
one?
seen High
Both of
School
those.
Musical
Never was
very
33
much of a Disney
fucking
guy.
times.
Good.
Thank you,
Treat
Anthony
yourself.
Tisdale.
I
Treat
haven't
yourself,
seen it
Bill.
once.
I was definitively a Disney Channel kid. Like I would like sometimes venture into the worlds of Nickelodeon Cartoon Network, but I was like Disney Channel. So all
Fair.
the DComs, all the shows, that was me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are gonna go to Jim.
I don't think you can specify more about dad, so I said youngest brother.
And we're gonna go to Bill.
Mother?
Mother is correct. So 4-2 is the score I have on the board as we get to your next question in the category of directors. Who directed The Lost Daughter?
This film's okay.
What the fuck is this?
It is okay. It's an all right movie. I
What
didn't
year
love
did
it.
it come out?
That's a great
I
question.
don't think they can answer that, dude.
I can either confirm nor deny any operations of the IMF without the director's approval.
I'll
my
just write a
favorite.
random ass guy down. Here we
It's
go.
my favorite way
Me
to
too.
give a no answer these
Yeah,
days.
let's see. Let's see if we even get close.
These two-
Watch it be
these
a
two
woman,
are-
and then we're sexist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we need to change our interest to
This
answer
is
the
a whole
video.
entertainment show on the desk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Jim.
Alfonso Cuarón directs movies, right?
And Bill.
So does Edward Zwick.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Maggie Gyllenhaal.
We're
Yeah,
racist.
woman.
We're fucking
God damn it.
sexist. We are sexist. Jesus Christ.
You said it.
I did. I'm owning it.
All right, we'll go to your second to last question from Bill.
Yep, which comes in the category of family.
Yeah.
What is the name of Pete's Dragon in both versions of Pete's Dragon?
Ah, fuck off.
That entire
Please write that down. Oh my god.
that
What?
entire question, like, oh, it's gonna be a woman and we're sexist, and that's the hardest to do. Is where you just have to keep a straight face through
Yeah,
those moments.
Right when he said, I'm just going to write a random guy down, I was like, well.
Well,
You realize
Look
I
at
haven't seen
that.
Pete's Dragon since like 1993. Come on
I don't
now.
believe anyone.
I haven't
has
seen it
Pete's
since
Dragon
1986.
since
I don't watch Disney
5,
live action remakes. So
4, 3, 2, 1. I heard this is the best one though. We're gonna go to Bill,
is it Puff the Magic Dragon?
and we're gonna go to Jim.
I didn't write anything down, but I think it might be Elliot.
I can't give you a blank board, but the answer is Elliot.
Oh.
I didn't remember until you had already said, like, you already finished counting down.
4-2 as we get to your last question of the round in the category of quotes. Fill in the line from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. We were 50 miles outside Barstow when blank began to take hold. When the blank began to take hold. Sorry. Messed that one up. Quotes are my enemy in any form.
Yeah. It really depends on the movie for me.
If only you'd asked
Reading,
Bill what the energy
writing,
drinking hot tub time machine was. He'd be
Chernobyl.
he'd be on it, doggone it right now.
These two, I'll tell you what, they're just going at it in the most friendly way. It's weird. It's weird to see. The most times I see this much crosstalk between two competitors, it's always like, angry. It's never friendly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Bill,
Acid?
and we will go to Jim.
I said mushroom.
Looking for drugs. The drugs.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We went too specific.
We went very
Both went a little too specific on that one.
Here are
So,
specific drugs. But yeah.
At the end of round number 1, I have Bill in the lead 4 to Jim's 2. Is that what you have, Billy?
That is what I have, yes.
Fucking
Then
barn burner.
Then we will continue on to round number 2, where anything can happen, which is the wheel round, and it works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like what you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being only worth 1. If you don't like what you spin the first time, you can respin, but you were stuck with it every land on the second time. Beware, there is stealing in this round. Bill, you have all 3 repeats. So does Jim, and you are in the lead. So I'll bring in Tony. Would you like to go first or defer to one Jimothy Green?
Oh my god, I get to go second. I'm sorry. This is weird. Sure. I'm saying
wanna
yeah,
defer?
why not?
Okay, we'll defer.
Cool.
All right, so you'll be deferring. So, Jim, this will be your spin at the wheel. And it lands on Spinner's Choice.
Of course it does.
Um,
I will give you the full list of categories here.
do I want family movies or do I want Harry Potter movies? I think Bill really likes Harry Potter movies, so I might leave that for him. Yeah, let's just go family. Let's go with Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious. All right, Dylan, you want to go ahead and give Jim his questions in Paul Walker era Fast and Furious?
Absolutely. All right, so Jim, your first question in Paul Walker Fast and Furious. Who composed the score for the most Paul Walker starring Fast and Furious films?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Tyler Bates, B, Brian Tyler, C, David Arnold, or D, Lucas Vidal.
What was B? Brian Tyler?
Would you like a free repeat of the option? Okay.
B.
B is correct for 1 point.
You put Tyler and then Tyler in the consecutive answers.
In Fast 5, what is Giselle tasked with getting from Reyes at the beach club?
His handprint.
That is correct for 2 points. In Furious 7, the group steals the flash drive containing the God's Eye from what city?
Oh. I think about the street. The street always will. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Abu Dhabi, B, Jakarta, C, Istanbul, or D, Baghdad.
Abu Dhabi.
That is correct for 1 point. What is the name of Braga's right-hand man played by Laz Alonso in Fast and Furious?
Fuck off. I was going to Google this right before we started because I couldn't remember. Fuck. I think it's something like bird related, like Phoenix or something, but ugh. Yeah, I'm going to use multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Phoenix, B, Tuco, C, Omar, or D, Ramon.
Yeah, I think it's Phoenix.
Phoenix is correct for 1 point.
Ugh, that sucks.
At the end of Too Fast, Too Furious, Brian and Roman discuss opening what kind of business together.
Which they never do, which is kind of fucking stupid. Wait, well, do they? Talk about opening a garage. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's like Tej opens a garage. No, wait, I don't know. One of them opens a garage after they steal some sort of money.
Someone may or may not open a garage, but Jim has opened up this lead to 9, getting through all 5 questions without losing any points to Bill. Bill has 4 as we bring back his manager, Mr. Durso, and the wheel.
Fucking Phoenix.
Tej opens the garage at the end of 5.
No, he already has the garage.
He opens a new one after they steal all the money. I just watched
He
it.
opens another garage.
All right, Bill, this is your spin at the wheel, sir.
Opponent's choice.
You get a free respin. It ends up Paul Walker here, Fast and Furious. So your new first spin is in the category of comedy. Would you like to keep comedy or spin again?
I don't hate it.
You don't hate it?
No.
I mean,
that other category is looming.
What's that?
That other category is looming, so
Yeah. might not be a bad idea to keep this on.
I'll take it.
You don't want Harry Potter, Bill?
I do not want Harry Potter!
All right, so you are going to be keeping the category of comedy?
Sure.
Just to make sure I'm correct. All right, so then we will go ahead and get you your questions in the category of comedy. Your first question, are you ready, Bill?
Sure.
Who directed Twins?
Ivan Reitman.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question, as I say, as my headphones are now dead. Your second question. What comedy features the characters of Anthony Man Stoner and Pedro de Pacas?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Half Baked, B, How High, C, Bad Trip, or D, Up in Smoke.
You were cutting out. I'm sorry.
Can you repeat those again for you? Sorry.
All right.
A, Half Baked, B, How High, C, Bad Trip, or D, Up in Smoke.
Let me get a full repeat.
Sure. That will be your first repeat of the match.
Yeah.
What comedy features the characters of Anthony Man Stoner and Pedro de Pacas? And your multiple choice options are Half Baked, B, How High, C, Bad Trip, or D, Up in Smoke.
Half Baked.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Jim, the chance to 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Half Baked, B, How High, C, Bad Trip, or D, Up in Smoke.
Which of these stoner movies is it? I'm gonna go Up in Smoke.
Up in Smoke is correct for the 1 point steal.
Drugs
All
are
right.
cool.
There we go.
Your third question. In Office Space, Michael is said to have gotten his plan from what comic book movie?
Superman 3.
That is correct for 2 points. No hesitation.
What was Michael's last
your-
name in that movie?
Bolton.
For your penultimate question in comedy. In Rat Race, the race starts in what type of location?
Oh, this horseshit film.
Ah.
Casino?
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
And your final question in comedy, tying the game up with that one.
So it's tied
Who's-
right now.
It's tied right now, yeah. Who stars as parent Lisa in Blockers?
Leslie Mann.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. So coming out of round number 2, Bill is in the lead 12 to Jim's 10. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yes.
All right, then we'll get into round number 3, which is the pick your poison round, and it works like this. We are going to give you your choice of your 4, 3, 2, and 1 point questions from our selection of categories for you. Should you answer all your questions correct, whoever hits the most questions in that round, wins. Pretty self-explanatory from there. I got Bill with 2. I got Bill with 2 repeats. Jim with 3. Any questions as we get into round number 3? All right, then we'll give you your categories, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, so we are back from the competitors choosing their categories. Bill has selected his 1 in directors, his 2 in sports, his 3 in 80s, and his 4 in action adventure. And Jim has selected his 1 in 80s, his 2 in action adventure, his 3 in recent releases, and his 4 in sports. Since Dylan gave Jim his question round 2, I'll give him to in round 3. We'll flip vice versa that way. So, Jim, you selected your 1 point question in the category of the 1980s. And your question is thus. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles ends on what holiday?
Thanksgiving.
That is correct for 1 point. And your 2-pointer to reclaim the lead, you chose the category of action adventure. Your question is, what action movie character has been played by Angelina Jolie and Alicia Vikander?
Lara Croft.
That is correct for 2 points, and the lead sending it back over to Bill.
Yep, so we'll go to Bill's 1 point question in the category of directors. Who directed Slumdog Millionaire?
Oh, I might fuck this up, but I'm sorry. Danny Boyle?
You did not fuck it up. That is correct.
Time the game. We stay with Bill because he has more questions.
Yep, so we'll go to his 2 point question in the category of sports. Who stars as Paul Crewe in 1974's The Longest Yard?
Burt Reynolds.
That is correct for 2 points.
2 points. So we
Did you watch The Offer on Paramount Plus today?
We will bounce back to Jim for his 3-pointer in the category of recent releases. In Everything Everywhere All at Once, Evelyn is transported to a universe where what animal attempts to control a chef cooking on his behalf?
Okay, I've been debating whether or not I'm allowed to just ask this question in one of our group chats. I think Evelyn is calling him Rakakuni in the other universe because she remembers Rakakuni from the other universe with Rakakuni in it. It's a raccoon.
That is correct for 3 points. So now we'll bounce back to Bill.
I was like, is it a dick thing to say? I think she's calling him Rakakuni because of this.
All right, so Bill, your 3 point question in the category of 80s. Who plays Blaine's jerk best friend Steph in Pretty in Pink?
James Spader.
That is correct for 3 points.
I knew you would know that.
It's literally right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
That looks like Alien.
No, that's Repo Man. That's Pretty in Pink.
Oh,
We'll now be bouncing back to Jim for his 4-pointer in the category of sports. If you hit this, you send it back to Bill. If you miss, Bill will be the winner today. Your question. Woody Harrelson and Antonio Banderas star in what sports film?
Repeat.
All right, that is your first repeat. Woody Harrelson and Antonio Banderas star in what sports film? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
As your second repeat. Woody Harrelson and Antonio Banderas star in what sports film?
I don't know. Boatman can't jump.
And your winner, Bill, Philadelphia, Cariola. The answer was play it to the bone. Play it to the bone. That was actually a very, very close game today, Dylan.
Yeah, great match. I mean, look, they both stumbled a bit in round number 1, but both played fantastic in rounds 2 and 3. So, yeah, I don't think either of these guys have anything to be ashamed about today.
Absolutely. I think through and through, these two just went back and forth, and it was incredibly close all the way through. We'll go ahead. We will start with our unfortunate loser today, Jim Green. I think you put up a really solid game that just got better round to round to round. Not necessarily the strongest first round showing, but I think you came back from that. You got a great round 2. You worked your way through round 3. Some great pulls. How you feeling?
I mean, I'm gonna pick. I think even if I'm ahead of Bill, like if I use the repeat and get Elliot, and then I just Googled literally the two questions I was thinking about in my head, like I wasn't exactly sure, was the Abu Dhabi question. I couldn't remember if it was Abu Dhabi or Dubai. And then I couldn't remember the exact name of Phoenix. And I was like gonna Google it beforehand, but I just didn't. Like, even if I get even if I get all those points and like I'm tied with Bill, I'm still gonna pick the same round 3s, and I'm still gonna miss that sports question. So, I'm not too heartbroken over it, but I'm really glad that me thinking about Rakakuni incessantly for a week and a half, has got me somewhere good today. So
All hail Lord and Savior Rakakuni. That is absolutely fair. Rakakuni. Is there anyone you're looking to play now going forward, now that you got back into the world of movie Warzone? Is there someone you're itching to play?
Someone that has not been a champion of something. that's like top of my list. Not anybody that's like, oh, he was a teammate with this person and they won the championship. No big deal. Whatever.
Yeah, I can't necessarily guarantee that. I think that can
no
be
Brian Michaels, no Joseph Olivas, no.
I mean, you don't have to worry
Michael.
about at least one of those ever again.
And it's like the re-debut of Paulo Yama. Guess what? You get to play him, Jim. It's like, oh, how about no? I don't want that.
We will see if we can find you someone who has never held a title to play you, and we'll see what we can do. But thank you so much for coming back and playing again, Jim. And we will bring in our winner today, on the right track, baby. He was born this way. Philadelphia, getting the win today. How you feeling?
A little tense, but I'm all right. So it's nice to get my annual singles win in Multiplex Warzone. That's nice. So, I'll celebrate. It'll be fun. I had a lot of fun. I like Jim. Jim's a good guy. I knew I was like, win or lose, we'll at least not make it boring. So we have that going for us. But yeah, it was I looked surprisingly competent. So yeah,
I was gonna say, for someone who had low confidence on their game coming in, you put together a really strong game. I think maybe round 1 wasn't entirely in your wheelhouse, or maybe that wasn't all the things that you would normally want to get in a round 1.
I got half of them though. That's a better.
Yeah, you got half of them correct in round 1, and then you got into round 2, and it maybe not the thing you wanted most, but you did really well in comedy.
I can't believe I remember
in
fucking
just a
rat
general
race.
county category.
Jesus
And then in
Christ.
round, you just cleaned up round 3. Didn't miss
Yeah.
a question in round 3. So I think today you showed a lot of promise, a lot of skill, and I think that you should buck up on yourself. What are you doing? Be higher on yourself.
It's
Tony,
like
what are your thoughts
against
on the
my
game?
programming, man. I am like I can't accept like good things and like compliments. It's like I reject it like a bad skin graft. So, it's just like
Tony, thoughts on how your man or your client, I guess, today played?
Bill did exactly what I thought he would do. I thought he played great. I mean, obviously, you know, Jim played well as well. I mean, you know, you got to tip your cap to him. I mean, anytime someone's getting to the 4-point question,
it's not a bad match.
yeah, it's not a bad match. But Bill did great. Part of the reason why I thought like stick with comedy, because I figured I was like, Bill's a funny guy. He's got to watch some comedy. So, and
Turns out I watched a lot of them. So.
Yeah, exactly. And he did great. And like I said, it would not surprise me if this was the start of a singles run for Bill. So
Good. Well, we did good.
He's not saying that yet, but I mean, it's very possible. There's a chance that this puts you right back in the running. At this point, this puts you one below 500. So you'll start climbing back that way. You're in the positive direction. And I think that you put up a great game today, so we'll definitely be seeing you again. And I see
my goal is to get a positive record in singles before I like go out into the sunset. That would be super great if I could pull that.
I think that is definitely very close in the cards for you. Thank you so much for playing again today, Bill. We'll see you very soon. I think this was a very solid game. Dylan, put a bow on it.
Yeah, like I said, great match. I mean, yeah, it's good to have Jim back in singles after not playing for a while. And yeah, just very entertaining, very back and forth. Good shit.
Absolutely. So to everyone here at Movie Warzone, thank you so much for joining us. To everyone who played, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Tony, for managing. Thank you to all the writers behind the scenes. Thank you to Cody. Thank you to Dylan for being my co-host. I have been Kaleb, and today this has been Movie Warzone. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match. It's not here. Where is it? There it is.
goodbye.
Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
She's been taken.
Goodbye.